coaching staff consisted of Hank Stram, the head coach, and 4 assistant coaches. We had 1 trainer, we had 1 equipment manager, when you added them all up, outside of the coaches, the players, the trainer, and the equipment manager, there weren't 10 people here involved with the Kansas City Chiefs. I remember that part of our routine was that on Tuesdays we'd have to jog. Hank wanted us to run 1 mile or 2 miles, and so we'd be running through Swope Park around the lake down there, coming around back. You know, guys would get out of eyesight and they'd start walking and things like that, so they didn't have to work that hard. And if you turn around this way, you'll take a look at the field. You have to kind of visualize that there was a concrete wall around the football field so that people couldn't get in and disrupt everything. And this is where we practiced. And they didn't have a tarp, which was interesting. So what are we going to do when it rains? And, you know, there's water all over the place. Well, you know what we did? We went to Starlight Theater's parking lot. And we practiced there because the rain would, you know, fall off the parking lot and slope a little bit. The thing is that there was the love of the game which brought us here. And maybe that's why we became so very close as a football team, is we all had to go through the same things. We all shared the same quarters here. It was definitely a different era back then.
At my high school, we had open lunch.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, you're good. At my high school, we had open lunch. So that was on purpose.
It wasn't though, bro. I'm trying. Hey, Steve.
Yes, Christopher. What can I do for you?
Oh, we got
You just wanted to say that name. You're thinking of something to ask.
No, I was.
Oh, you just wanted to say that
Making an
first day,
excuse,
didn't you?
huh?
No, you got me thinking about Kurt.
Is the AirTag thing like something you grab and it sticks on or something?
No, it's like this. Like you put it on a keychain too.
Oh, like a loop, like
Yeah.
a loop. Okay.
And it beeps. Like if you're trying to find it, and you don't, it's like somewhere in the room, and you can't find it. You can put it on your phone and make a beep, so it can track it and stuff like that.
And it'll be beeping where the tag is.
Yeah, where the tag is.
Okay, good. It's kind of smart to put it on keys, really.
Yeah. No, because I'll be losing my keys all the time. That's why I get a
I do the same thing.
right keychain. Yeah.
We didn't lose until you started eating McDoubles and flurries.
Well, long ball, the long ball. Do you remember the order?
Long ball, what was the order?
A Big Mac, no pickles. Just the
You're not a pickle guy?
no. I like pickles, not on cheeseburgers. A Big Mac, no pickles. A double cheeseburger, no pickles. A fish fillet. A 6-piece nugget with barbecue. Hot fudge sundae and a Diet Coke, and it's all in my stomach within 10 minutes of being home from the McDonald's.
We didn't lose after you got it.
No, it's a long ball. I've been doing it for like 8 years. There's got to be a car in the drive-thru because that means it's fresh.
Yeah.
And then I pay cash, so there's no trail for the wife to see as much time as I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I throw it all away when I'm done eating it in the garage trash before I go inside to the kitchen. And there's no evidence.
In the car?
Yeah. The only evidence is like 5, 6, 7 weeks later, I put on like 15 pounds.
Stuff that shit in the trash.
Yeah. Hide it.
What are we going to first? Team Blitz, right?
All right, here we go. Let's go. Team Blitz.
All right, let's go. So we go back to every training camp and start from rock bottom. We try to build the foundation we talk about.
From the first play to the final play. Ball security.
You want to build a chemistry.
Focus and finish.
That chemistry might be timing from a wide receiver and quarterback with routes.
Great job.
Make sure you got the call.
It might be an offensive lineman trying to get down his timing with the quarterback's cadence.
Oh, yes, sir. That was easy. He moved. Tackle. Each layer is really important. It begins with faith and belief in what we're doing.
But it's also competition.
Finish.
Slice it up. Good. There you go. Good slice.
Good job with the cadence, brother.
While you're going through these battles in blood, sweat, and tears, you're slowly building this camaraderie.
Finish! 3rd and 10. Right hash.
Oh, nice job, Shamari. Good job, man. That's a good job.
Got him! Free play! Got him!
It's very, very important to get through training camp callous, both physically and mentally.
I love it. That's a hell of a throw, hell of a catch, and a hell of a decision. Nice job.
To me, training camps is about getting up there and building the foundation that we're going to need. Coming over, Nick. Go cover something.
Great shot, Pat. Great shot.
Bounce it back. Let's go. Run it back. And these seasons are long now. It's a grind. And if you don't have that foundation at the beginning, you're going to fall apart somewhere along the way.
All right, Wolf, Trent Green with you. Hope you're having a great Saturday. It's a solid drive here. Second offensive series for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense.
3rd down. Get the Lion 33. 3-0 Kansas City.
Mahomes keeps it, goes behind the He's got it for the first down. How do you like that?
Everybody's wanting him to do it. He just did it for 9 yards.
Yeah, you gotta love the creativity, accuracy by Patrick Mahomes, and he and Travis Kelce, as we've seen a lot, on the same page.
Patrick be looking for the ball every play. He don't matter.
Hey, I felt him go this way. I'm like, oh, it's live, boys. Oh, yeah, we live.
No, the play was for you anyway, bro, the whole time.
Now the new kickoff rule again. First time employed here in this stadium. Taken at the 3 by the Lions. They peel to the right side, and now ball's out on the return. The ball's out. It looks like the Chiefs have it at the Lion 25-yard line.
Yes, sir. Come on, Steele. Give me some, brother.
And the Chiefs have the football. Cam Jones made the hit. The second-year linebacker out of Indiana.
Great job, bro. I mean, that was a textbook tackle. Textbook tackle.
Carson Wentz now in at quarterback.
3rd down and 7. Lots of pass open in the end zone, near side. Touchdown! Kansas City. Welcome to the Chiefs Kingdom. Xavier Worthy.
I want to say welcome to the kingdom. My boy scored his first one. Many more.
No cap. remember in the preseason, it's not always about winning and losing. It's about establishing depth and finding out who your starters are going to be.
Oh, let's get a drive right now. Let's get a drive right now.
It's a great opportunity for guys to get on the field and put tape out there of themselves for them to get reps. I mean, the live, real game reps are invaluable.
Wentz hands it off to Prince. Prince navigating traffic. Prince across the 35-40, into the open field, across the 40, knocked out of bounds inside the 35.
And the Chiefs pop their biggest run of the preseason thus far.
Trying to see if these guys can tackle, seeing if these guys can play man-to-man. And so what you want to do is just see if they can go out there and just play freely and see if their instincts are going to take over.
Play action fake. Sudfeld throwing long. Again intercepted. This time at the 47-yard line of the Lions. Inside leverage and perfectly played that time by Keith Taylor.
Giving them every opportunity to showcase their talents and being able to show the coaching staff that they really can be trusted and can play at a high level.
Remigio from his own 5-yard line. Across the 10 to 15. Has a lane across the 30. Cuts it back to the 35. And brought down across the 45-yard line. What a return there for Nico Remigio.
Third down. Short 2, long 1 for Hooker after a scramble. And now he tries to duck inside. He'll be sacked back at the 26-yard line.
I see a 2. Goes 5-7.
First and 10 Chiefs at their own 36. Odoken, fake handoff. Throws a right side, 20 round cut. Tornell Powell at the 40, 35, slips by a defender, 20, 15, 10, down inside the 5. Touchdown! Tornell Powell, been in this program for 4 years. That's a 64-yard touchdown.
About time! About time! Yeah, boy! Speed! Yes, sir. Just fast enough. That's all you gotta do. Proud of you, son. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Showing up, both three, dog. Good dog. Man, that look like a both three right there. Good job, baby. Good job.
Jumping ahead to Thursday against the Bears, you're going to see a lot of the backups, right? You got to figure out those final 5 to 10 roster spots. You got to figure out those final 15 practice squad players. Who are those guys going to be? How are you going to establish your roster? Who are going to be the guys on the final cut? And who are going to be the guys that you bring back on practice squad to help this team go for a three-peat?
Hang down there. 3 seconds. We're going to bounce. And bounce. Ooh. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and we're up. Oh, yeah. Felt that one. To play defense in the NFL, first and foremost, you got to be an intelligent football player, in my opinion.
Up into the line like that, the break's at 5 yards. They're going to push you up to make you think.
You don't have to be a rocket science, but you got to know football. Black 20. Black 20, hit. Boom. All right, good, Felix. Yeah, you can't let him block you, right? And the second thing is you've got to have no fear. The game's so fast, so physical. You can't be soft in this league and expect to win.
Spags came up with this new term called DBET, which is demand better. And I think it really comes from, in 2016, he was with the New York Giants and had the top defense in the NFL. And just a year later, with basically the same personnel in 2017, they fell off to the 31st or 32nd worst defense in the NFL. Spags brought that up because that was obviously part of his past and a learning lesson from him. And so obviously this past season in 2023, we had one of the top defenses in the NFL. And based on that experience, he shared that with us as a learn from the past mistakes that he has been a part of. The demand better is just kind of a standard that we're setting, that we're going to demand better than last year.
Hey, full speed now, full. Hey, good burst, good burst.
You know, we're demanding better of each other each day to make sure that happens.
I love football because of the chess match element to it and the fact that you do get 5 to 6 days to game plan for something. And all Steve Spagnuolo wants to do is understand what your rules are so that he can break them.
Good job, man. That's a good job. We got a bunch of guys I know that are passionate about the game, that are smart.
Let's win all these. Make contact, create contact. There it is. See how he pressed it up the field? Hell yeah. Great rep, Curtis.
I don't think we have any guys that have any fear.
There's just a certain physicality. I mean, when you go 3 full padded days in a row, it's taxing. You know, it makes you better and it makes you ready for those long runs deep into the playoffs.
Run it back here. Let's go. Stop walking.
That's where that foundation starts, but it'll make the games easy.
On defense, you have very little time to react. When Steve Spagnuolo gives Nick Bolton or Drew Tranquill a play call,
Cover down.
you kind of got 8 seconds to hear that play call and then disseminate it to the rest of your teammates.
Come on, man. Come on.
So it requires you to have to play with intelligence.
There's nothing better than having the comfort of knowing that the person that you're talking to on the field that has to convey it to the other 10 is a guy that we have the utmost confidence in. And if Nick's not in there, it's Drew. And both those guys, from a football intellect standpoint, are at such a high level.
Lurk on the mug.
You got him, Nick.
And there's a lot of football players with high IQs across this league.
And good job, Drew. Exactly what we're looking for, right?
A lot of these guys, Joshua Williams, Jalen Watson, Brian Cook, Trent McDuffie, George Karlaftis, Leo Chenal, they've all learned the system together. They've all played a number of snaps together. So it helps you be intelligent when the season's on the line.
I come away from training camp with 2 big observations. My first big observation is they might have something with Carson Steele, and if he works, he is going to absolutely be a fan favorite. He has the look of being a fan favorite, and he has a pet alligator.
Teammates latched on to one yet?
There's been a few. The favorite one I would say is crocodile, because my pet alligator. I would say that's probably the big one coming into it. Got him 2nd, 3rd grade probably. It's a Christmas present. Probably around 4 or 5 feet. Yeah, I would say probably 90 to 100 pounds. Yeah, he's in a big aquarium back home, so.
They didn't let you bring him here?
I'm not for sure yet, because you have to have, you have to have a bunch of permits and stuff. I definitely couldn't have him out in LA, so. Yeah.
And we are joined now by the general manager of the Kansas City Chiefs, Brett Veach, as Oladokun stays in at quarterback. Carson Steele is to his left. Ball will be snapped on the near hash. Mike Caliendo in at center. Steele gets the call behind right guard, and here he goes, 40-yard line, and blasts into the Chicago secondary and drags 3 Bears to the Chicago 32-yard line. I'm going to start right there with this guy. All right, the Chiefs Kingdom has fallen in love with him. What about Carson Steele?
That was a great run there. He actually started off the game, I think, with the opening tackle and coverage there on kickoff. And, you know, that's what you talk about, guys that have versatility. And, you know, I think you look at Carson, and we didn't have a fullback last year, but traditionally we've always had one.
And he breaks into the secondary again. 15, angles 10, 5, and drags the Bear down inside the 5. They say touchdown, Kansas City. He took his alligator in there. What a run, 32-yard left angle run by Carson Steele.
They haven't confirmed it yet.
All scoring plays are reviewed.
It looked like he might have been down at the half-yard line.
What a violent run. Great blocking at the point of attack.
One was out of bounds with the ball short of the goal line. Go. Go score it, Carson.
Well, it's a New York review because it's a scoring play. So what do you think? Coach going to give it to him and let him plow this in from a half-yard out?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. He might get 2 cracks here, Mitch. Hopefully we don't need 2 cracks, right?
Steele. And yes, Steele stays in at halfback, and he'll get it. Tries the left side, churns. Touchdown, Kansas City just seconds later. Carson Steele.
I mean, this is what we talk about, Mitch, guys that make the decisions for us, right? And case in point right there. It's what you always love to see, guys go out there and you know, earn spots on the roster, and I think obviously he's got a great case.
Well, and that's the thing about the final preseason game. It may not count in the regular season, the stats may not count in the regular season, but this is an important game.
We're gonna buy a new crocodile after the night.
Everybody you'll be seeing tonight is trying to make the roster. They're trying to make an impression and put their best effort on tape.
Yeah, I mean, listen, every year is different in regards to your roster composition, but every year there seems to always be a guy or two that really, because of the last game and their performance here right at the end, I mean, things are so close. And I would say for the most part, we probably have a good idea of, say, 45 to 47 guys on this roster, but there's always a handful of positions up in the air and up for grabs, and hopefully some of these guys here can make our job a little bit easier.
Snap the book, throws right side, and it's caught by Cornell Powell and stretches out for a touchdown. Kansas City.
Oh, baby! Let's go!
Every time you put the helmet on, practice or game, you have an opportunity.
Some of these guys, this may be the peak of their football career, making a play in the fourth quarter of this game, and maybe then giving themselves a chance.
And now the ball comes out. It's picked up by Kansas City. This is Kamal Haddon coming to the near side.
Don't play it safe. Leave it all out on the field, and if it is not in the cards for you, you can at least go to sleep knowing that you left everything on the field. So make some noise somewhere.
But he's going deep. Open receiver. It goes up and gets it.
You know, you work all training camp, you work all off season. Obviously, you've had an entire college career. Some of these guys have been on practice squads for a couple years, and just getting an opportunity here to get yourself on tape.
Buck, pump fake. Bradley, with it. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Chiefs.
It gets really intense now. The cut downs have to be done by Tuesday at 3 o'clock Central Time. And then you try to set your practice squad on Wednesday as well. Oof. Yeah, it's going to be a tense week, man. The Chiefs are trying to chase history, and they will go up against the same team they beat in the AFC Championship game. What a matchup to start the season, as the Ravens will be here 2 weeks from tonight.
Next came out and was like, yeah, no thing. I figure. I can't believe we're here now. It's like, we was just in high school together, didn't we? Go by fast, huh? It does.
So many different people from so many walks of life are in a room together. There's people that you never would have met in your life and you form relationships with, and those go on for a lifetime.
With these young men coming into this season with the bullseye on our back, we have to make sure that coming out of training camp that every guy is pulling the rope in the same direction. We have to make sure that we're a close group. We have to make sure that we're a focused group. You know, everyone wants to beat the champ.
I think that, you know, handling success like that, that's a big challenge. I think you keep it simple and you just go to work and do it 1 week at a time. Ask yourself, hey, what's important now? What's important right now, today, this meeting?
One thing that we learned last year is that we're going to get everybody's best game. We're everybody's Super Bowl. We know that you know, from past experiences now, and we know that's going to be what's going to happen this year too as well.
You learn to not take any day in this league for granted. Show up every day, ready to work, ready to do whatever's needed to go 1-0 that week and extend your season and hope to have that opportunity to play in the Super Bowl.